Yo, what's going on? Welcome to the Player Ratings Show. We're going to rate these players. We're going to try our best to be as honest as possible. This is not going to be easy.
No,
but I think,
it's very easy.
Okay, cool. It's going to be really easy. Well, let's get into this, man. Let's rate these players. We're going to start with the first one. David De Gea, what are you getting?
I'm not giving him a rating.
Wow.
I'm not giving him a rating.
Yeah, I'm with you, but you have to give something.
Nothing.
Minus?
Nah, just don't even want to give him a rating.
I'm going to give David De Gea a -2. I'm going to give him a -2. Cold.
Only a -2.
Well, I could go lower. Like I'll go like -5 if I could.
What's the biggest number you can think of and put a minus in front of it? Just give him that.
Yeah.
Ship him off. Tear up his contract now. He
hasn't got a contract.
Oh, I hope not. Look, he's gifted City the treble. His legacy is of immense numbers of screw-ups in big games. He's scared to come off his line. He can't kick a ball, and now he can't even save a shot. I think he's done. I'm fed up with this guy, and I don't want to. It pains me to have to sit behind him, however many games a season at Old Trafford, and watch him just be incompetent at his job, and people still defend him. I'm sick of him.
Yeah, so that's a -2 or 3 years old. All right, we move. Wan-Bissaka, what are we giving Wan-Bissaka as a rating?
I give him a 7.
Yeah, 7.
7, yeah.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, 7. 7's just about right.
Yeah, and I think defensively he was good. Going forward, he was the most effective in the first 20 minutes, and I have to give it to him because of that. And also just in general, I think he kind of gave it his all every time when we were going forward. So I give him a 7.
Wicked.
He might be the highest rated player.
Yeah, he might be. He might be. All right, we move. I'm going to do Rafa Varane. I thought Rafa Varane was steady. He had a big battle against Haaland and that, and it's really difficult, but he was in there. I'm going to give him like a 6. He wasn't like incredible, and Haaland wasn't really involved in today's game the way he wanted to be, so 6 for me. You lot happy with that?
Yeah, happy with that.
Yeah. What are you going to give Lindelof?
I'll give him a 7. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give Lindelof an 8. I think for what?
You're not doing that. Not on my watch.
No.
You can't give him an 8 when we didn't win. That's terrible.
Look, I think
can't give him an 8.
I think he did a fantastic job defensively. None of the goals.
Give him an 8 though.
The goals weren't his fault. There's
8 though. No one.
See what he did. He was winning headers in front of Haaland. He was aggressive. He was.
I hear that, but an 8 though.
At least, at the very least, give him a 7 because he was
solid.
He was good, really good today, and I didn't expect that from him.
He's solid. He's stronger.
I was worried when he was on the team sheet. I thought he should have been Shaw and Varane because I didn't think he could deal with that. He's improved so much in recent weeks, but that's against the average Premier League striker who's still very good. But this is Haaland. He's a different beast, and he's done that well. So I think we had a really good game.
All right, wicked. I'm gonna give Shaw 5. I don't think it was incredible. I thought it was decent.
Good luck in the championship next year.
That guy's a snake. I hope they lose now. I hope they lose. All right, cool. Oh shit, man. City fans have been hurting me today. I'm hard to hold it. Where was I? Sure. I gave him a 5, innit? 5, man. Was he better than Wan-Bissaka?
No, I'll give him a 6. Though.
Was he better than Lindelof?
No, but
was he better than Varane?
He was just the same.
I give him a 6 because he made Pep change his tactics with Bernardo Silva in the first half. He did a job on Bernardo Silva in the first half. Because of that, Pep changed his tactics. Stones was coming up a lot more into the central, like the middle centre roles. Yeah. Bernardo Silva was dropping a lot more deep.
But then when so I understand that, but I thought there was a bit more that he could offer. I felt like Wan-Bissaka was trying to lift us with his performance, and I didn't get that from the other wing back.
The thing is, I feel like football is crazy because we used to talk a lot about attacking fullbacks. Today, Luke Shaw was not really the attacking fullback. It was Wan-Bissaka predominantly.
Which is insane.
And that's insane given the player that he is. But then again, it could go down to, that left-hand side. It was just poor.
Yeah.
A bad left hand.
Oh, we're gonna get into that left hand side. All right, so you lot outvoted me. Let's give it a 6. Yeah. Is that fair? All right, let's move into the midfield. Casemiro. I thought Casemiro was good today.
I think he was good, but I just feel like he's just sometimes so rash that he's lucky sometimes. Like this is.
I thought Casemiro was good today. You know, like he stopped.
When I watched back that challenge.
Which one?
In the first half.
I've not seen it back yet.
I watched it back. He started showing on the foot. He's lucky. And sometimes his rashness might cost him because, again, there was 2 times today he flew into challenges. Any little different movement from the opposition you're taking him out. That's probably a red card. He needs to be more sensible in a cup final.
It's tough though, because again, we talk about the referee though, and the referee done some weird things. Again, there was when Man United was on the break and stuff, and the referee, he stopped it, but no yellow card, and the players were already angry. And I think it broke out. There was a moment that broke out, and it's like, I think when Casemiro doesn't see retribution, like when it's not fair, he will do a madness.
Yeah, I'm not saying he was poor. He was good. And the thing is, when you're playing in a double pivot with Fred, you have to be that aggressive one, because that's not Fred. So I understand it. I'll give him a 7 if I'm being nice. Mate, I was leaning more towards 6. But
I was thinking 6.
I thought 7 would. I felt 7 for me, because I thought he was the linchpin in there, and he tried his best.
Yeah, I'd say probably a 6. I think he did a good job. He had a hard job with Gundogan, but he made some like really nice reads. He was in the right place at the right time when he had to switch off from marking Gundogan and just go mark space instead. I think he was really good at making those decisions. But as Mina said, I haven't seen the challenges back, but he could have been sent off. He was very rash, as he often is.
All right, cool. Well, we move again. Let's move into the next guy in midfield, Fred. Fred took a while to get going, but Fred was all over the pitches. He's on mosquito settings for me. We can't give him. I thought he was lively. I want to give him a 7, but if you say, like, I want to give him a 7 personally.
I'd give him a 6. I'd give him a 6 just because I felt like when you take so long to grow into the game, that's costly.
Yeah.
That's fair.
City! Oh! They're happy, man. For 7 for 7. Wait, 6? 6?
7. I'll give him a 7.
7.
Yeah, because he's all over the place, man. And I think to stop City's midfield and play is really, he tried. So we move again. Bruno Fernandes.
I give him a 6. I think he worked hard when we didn't have the ball, but
with that little penalty.
Yeah, true. He did score. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's probably still a 6.
Yeah. Let's move, man. Eriksen. I forgot that he was in the midfield. That's how mad it was. Are we gonna get Eriksen?
I give him a 4 if I'm being nice.
For Eriksen, I'm not even getting distribution.
The thing is like you don't want to kick a man when he's down. So I'm giving him a 4. If I really wanted to kick him down, I'd give him a 0. Because
Eriksen was not ineffective. Like, there's nothing from Eriksen.
Yeah, he can't run. Like, if the ball's more than like a half a yard away, he can't reach it, and he's useless.
But even the passes in behind and stuff, I'm not getting anything from Eriksen.
I think that's a different thing, though. I think it was more of a deliberate thing from Ten Hag that rather than playing that first ball, something we spoke about on the tactical view, rather than hitting the first ball you see in behind, wait, get the striker or whoever's going to receive it, come short first, draw the back 3 in, then you go in behind after. But again, Eriksen wasn't playing.
Eriksen did nothing, man. So yeah, I like what you did. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna say 2 for Eriksen.
Harsh.
Why?
Actually, no, fair.
Wait, no, because I've just said David De Gea's. David got a minus.
That's basically
minus a million.
That's basically saying Eriksen was the second worst player on the pitch.
Yeah, which is true.
And I think that's harsh because he didn't play the full 90.
Was he not one of the worst players on the pitch?
He was horrible in the first half, 100%.
He didn't play the full 90 because he wasn't good enough.
Because he wasn't good enough.
He got hooked for
I just think
So
it
what?
was a bit harsh. I gave him
4,
4, sorry, but I just think I'm being nice. Yeah, 2.
3. All right, 3.
3.
3. All right.
It's not great either way.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's
3.
terrible. Anyway, all right, cool. He still failed. We move, man. Sancho.
You know what? I didn't think he was that bad. I give him a 6. I think he had some bright moments.
6.
I think he had some bright moments, and defensively he stuck to his job in terms of like when the ball was on the opposite side, he came across and marked the other one of City's pivot. And I thought he retained the ball fairly well most of the time, but he did do his usual thing of dropping out of a few challenges. Sometimes wasn't great, but I think it could have been worse. I thought he was all right.
Some people have said they wanted to go today. A lot of people come on air. Yeah, a lot of people come on air and said they wanted to go.
Hey, look, I'll say that's one of the biggest things. That sometimes we see it in the comments, like that we've missed things. Of course, we're watching it real time. We don't get replays. We don't get any of that stuff. We miss things all the time.
All right, well, Sancho, it is what it is. Hopefully,
I think 6 is too nice.
6 is too high in it.
Right.
I'm gonna give Sancho like a 4 for performance.
4. I'd give him a 4, 5 for morale.
Yeah, 5 for morale.
But I saw way too many times today, 50-50 ball, he's not even going near it. He's stepping out of it, letting the ball land to Kyle Walker. And I know Cam's going to give me a tactical explanation behind it or something, but I just feel like in a cup final, 50-50 balls, you need to give 100%.
You got to go for it.
No, I mean, I agree with that normally, but in this game, I think there's obviously, we all want to see our lot get stuck into them. But if you do go and press them, they're just going to pass it to the guy next to them and then just bypass you.
No, he's talking about
A ball coming from in the air.
remember that one when they both
I think it's
Rashford and
Rashford moved
they went like this, they went like that.
Rashford did that so many times.
No, this one was, there was a moment, they were all there and they
the crowd was groaning. It was
the
like
crowd-
seven,
yeah,
six, yeah. It was both of them. Rashford's just went. It's like the ball is flipping.
I didn't want it.
And you don't want to.
Yeah. The ball is lava. Yeah.
Ridiculous. I'll give Sancho a 4, and honestly, I feel bad for him because we know the player that we brought. But when you see Garnacho look like a much more complete player than Sancho, and Garnacho's only 18.
It's clear. It's clear.
They're different players.
It's clear. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. There's one that wants to be effective and there's one that's ineffective.
One, I feel
Simple.
like is complacent. I feel like a lot of players in the team are complacent, and today is not a day for complacent performances.
All right, we move again. Let's get into the Rashford. What are you gonna give Rashford? 5. He's in the game.
I was thinking of
He ran. In the game, he just ran.
In the game, he
just ran.
A 6 and you give Rashford a 4.
Yeah, fair. 5 for Rashford then. I think Sancho was better than Rashford. I'll be honest. Rashford, every time the ball got played long,
I thought they both did nothing.
every time the ball got played long, Rashford was like, nah, you take.
Well, how can
He
Rashford
had that
get
one
anything
shot.
if there's like the ball over the top from your goalkeeper? It's not like he couldn't do nothing. Just running. He just ran. He just chased
He
the
did
defender
knock out of
down.
a lot of challenges.
Oh, he did, and he got injured still. But yeah, he's terrible. I'm not going to defend him still.
Both, yeah.
Yeah, 5. We got through all the players.
Subs.
White White course 0. He's just there.
You know what though? I felt sorry for him, not in his performance or anything, but I don't know if you lot saw at the end of the game, he dropped his feet. He was sitting on his whatever thing, and he was crying. He was crying because he looked so distraught. Not because
His time at Man
not because
United.
of his performances or he hasn't scored or whatever. He was so distraught because he can no longer rob us for wages. That's why he was distraught.
Oh my gosh. All right, cool. And then is that everyone?
Garnacho.
Garnacho
and McTominay.
You guys go and give a light 6. I don't think you can give him more than that, even though he looked lively. He looked
He
lively.
was probably our best player, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Sad.
it's sad, but
30
he's
minutes.
30 minutes.
7 or 8.
7. Let's go no more. 7.
Yeah.
7. All right, cool. And our manager, what are we gonna give our manager? So
McTominay.
0.
Nothing.
Can't rate him too soon.
Do anything.
What are we gonna give the manager?
I question that McTominay substitution. Obviously, Cam was like to me his height, but going 3 in the back, you saw how quickly City was utilising that space between Varane as a lone centre back and.
Actually, you know what? I'm with Ten Hag on this. I think I'll give him a 9 out of 10. I honestly. No, let me speak.
All right, cool. So wait, nah, that guy. He said 9. We didn't win.
Listen,
We didn't win.
Give me that mic.
We didn't
Listen,
win. No, you've been drinking.
We didn't.
I know you've had alcohol.
No.
You've had alcohol. Go on.
Ten Hag could not have done any more. His game plan was spot on. We limited City to so few clear-cut chances.
Yeah.
They're the best team in the world. We did such a good job of limiting them
9.
to very few chances.
9.
Look, even towards the end.
9.
I know he went aggressive, but you're in a cup final, you're 2-1 down.
9.
You don't just
Cam.
take it.
Cam, 9.
Ten Hag could not have done any more in that game.
Cam, I'll ask you again. Is
It's
he
not,
getting a 9?
It's not about the outcome. Did he do the right things to set us up to win? To give us the best chance of winning?
Once again,
yes,
Cam.
he did.
Cam, once again.
No. You're a disgrace to the cheat. You're
Not
a
a
disgrace
nine,
to
not
the
a
cheat.
nine.
I know, but his.
That's your
justification
rewarding.
of it-
You guys are rewarding mediocrity.
No, his justification is on it. Ten Hag can't do anything more. Than
I understand.
set the team up
Yeah, what more
to win?
possibly?
He ain't the players.
Look, unless Ten Hag goes in goal himself and saves those shots, what more do you want him to do? Serious, like what?
Nah, I think Ten Hag, you have to be. You can't just praise the manager willy nilly. I get it. I love the manager. I'm gonna give him me personally. I'll give him a 7.
I was going to give him a 7 as well, but I
7.
understand Cam's.
I can accept a 7 because it's positive still.
Yeah, I'm not
I
gonna
don't
give him below that.
I don't see what more he could have done. He's come up with not many managers have come up with a game plan to nullify City like we did. Obviously they scored 2, but that was thanks to our goalkeeper, not because they did that much themselves.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with Ten Hag again.
All right. Well, listen, people. Let us know if you agree. Get involved in the comment section. If this guy's mad for giving the manager a 9 out of 10 for losing, that's crazy. But anyway, we move. Stay blessed. Next season, innit? Peace.